Greetings, shoppers. Thank you for joining me for some sticky business. My business is currently already going, but you'll be able to get the hang of the game or see what the game is like if you just follow me through here. First thing we normally do on a day is pack orders. Now, some of these orders will come with extra story, like on the left here, or they will just come with packages. So your job is to find the stickers you've made, because you're supposed to make them, and put them in. So I'll do that, but Francine says, I have to share this with someone, but you have to promise you'll keep it a secret, okay? That one friend I had, I thought was magical, totally magical. I didn't even ask. She offered with her help. Do you think she read my mind? Anyway, she just went and fixed all my artworks. So this one is about witches, this sub-story thing. And it's from the DLC. So there are DLC that are like, one is for like camping, I think one is for planners, and one is for like witches and magical stuff, which is where the like crystal ball and stuff comes in with the sun. I made that one. So you can't just make anything, you have to use like the components that are already here, which is fine, to make what you want. So I'll show you how that works at some point. If they have stuff they want me to do. Some people will ask for different types of stickers, like my grandson wants more with animals in it, or we need a logo for our band, or whatever it is. So there are also inclusions of candy and stuff, which I will do once in a while, but I don't know really what it does. Like, I don't know if eventually they will ask for it or whatever, but I don't know what's going on exactly. So this one said, I'm convinced these kids are in some sort of club for witches. Can you like give out customer data? I'm so curious who's in it, and I'm pretty sure they're all ordering from your shop. I'm afraid to approach them openly. What if they don't want to be found out and curse me or something? So no new sticker here, just continuation of the story. And you can also go back. There is like a text box for later. I can't really see that well. The only reason why I'm reading it out okay is because I'm on a very specific angle with one of my lenses for my glasses, and that's like the only reason I can kind of see it if I squint a little bit. So I really do wish there were like text sizing for everything. So yeah, one of the things I do like about this game is that they do talk about like LGBTQ pride and disability pride and stuff like that, where you can actually like put in different types of pride stuff and whatnot. And yes, time does go. You do have in the bottom left your timer. Packing does take up time, but also the good part about that is you can put limitless, you could put a relaxed time. I'm on relaxed time. I don't do well with timers. I panic quite a lot. So I did see something on Twitter that was like, we should stop putting up LGBTQ stuff, although they said like gay flags at universities, and one of them was the LGBT POC flag, but the other one was the disability pride flag. And I'm like, yes, the LGBTQ disability pride, of course. Oh, man, some people, please, for the love of God. And I just put in the wrong sticker, so you can delete it. For the love of God, if you're gonna be a bigot, at least fucking know what you're talking about as far as what everything represents, okay? But if you were well informed, you'd be less likely to be a bigot now, wouldn't ya? So yeah, that's fun. Okay, here's my all with the microphone. So husband and I got done with Dying Light. I liked it, but I didn't. I don't know how to put this. Okay, so it was a lot of fun actually being able to kill zombies together. Some of the powers were really fun, stuff like that. Okay, I'm not denying that. But oh my god, some of the parkour was just, it felt jank really a lot. The ambient stuff you could do is just basically like, get this thing and kill these guys, and you know, or save these guys basically. And when you're trying to collect the supplies on the world to help other survivors, it's just the same supplies pretty much over and over, and you're fighting the same people for them over and over. So it kind of gets like really blah. And a lot of the subquests were not optimal, and I don't know. It was okay, but the ending was not. There was like this big parkour segment where they threw everything at you, and it was not the best. And then here they have a fucking QTE for the final boss. The whole thing after the really hard parkour segment to get to him with like a billion zombies in the windows and shit was just fucking him like attacking us via QTE. It was not good. I'm like, are you shitting me? This is what the whole thing is? So I was not happy about that. And of course you can't do the thing alone, or you have to do the last part alone. So yeah, I wasn't happy with that. And the parkour, her husband said, actually felt jank at the last boss for my stuff more than his, because he had to help me through it, of course. And he said his was worse than, or mine was worse than his. So I don't know. So this person says, at first I didn't want to participate in the talent show, but then I decided to join J1's improv group. We had so much fun and the crowd was so into it. Our theme was drag queens in space. That was fun. Oh, that sounds interesting. But yeah, they have a lot of LGBTQ stuff in this game, like a lot of the flags and stuff like that. And they do have the disability pride flag, which I appreciate. They also have the neurodivergent pride flag, which I was kind of surprised to see. Most people don't know neurodivergent people have a flag, so that was pretty cool. Okay, how's the summer coming? Okay, now that the summer's coming to an end, I'm scared of losing touch with Hazel. She feels similar, but we're working on a photo album to remind each other of this amazing summer at Camp Zinnius. Dancing with her at the talent show was so exciting. So yeah, you learn about people's relationships and family in this. So if you're looking for a game that's like really has a lot of like action and stuff, that is not this. But if you want to make cute stickers and learn about their little slices of life here and there, that's good. I know I'm going backwards and forwards all the time. These are some of my mid stickers now, as in later. So yeah, I'm very glad we're not playing the second Dying Light. I did try it. I remember on stream at one point I didn't really care for it, but yeah, not optimal, as I like to say. See, now we have just orders without anything attached to them, which is fine. I don't have to worry about making anybody else a sticker. So then there's there's my mid stuff. Yeah, somebody wanted a flower with stickers on flowers, or flowers and stickers, and that's how we got this one, kind of like a washi tape sticker. But yeah, after I pack my orders, I'm going to show you how the stuff is done. And yes, you can have different finishes. So you can have just regular like matte stickers. You can have cardboard stickers, iridescent stickers. Like you can have ones that look like snow, or gems that are like holographic and stuff. I wouldn't mind actually, making my own stickers and having a sticker store. I love stickers as a card maker. They're one of my favorite things. And die cuts, which are a bit fancier of stickers, theoretically, technically, like pieces you can cut out and adhere. I love those. So I'm just a big old fan of like stickers and stationery and all that. So I would love to make my own stickers, but I wouldn't be good at it. You have to have like some design talent, and that's where it would end for me, but not too bad. Yeah, I don't know what like doing the paper and stuff does, except make it more aesthetically pleasing for the player. See, I shipped them out and it was like, later. Okay, this tells me like the different stories and stuff we've been doing, and if anybody has anything for me that they want me to do. It doesn't seem like it. Otherwise it would have like an exclamation point. So I'm just gonna show you the creator. Okay, I'm not gonna necessarily make one, but like here are my animals I have so far. There are some dinosaurs. We could make one with the Cthulhu critter ditter. You can decide like the size, you can like flip them. So like you can do a 45 or a 15-degree angle. You can flip them over like that. You can also flip on the other axis. You can duplicate. You can make them go behind and in front layers, stuff like that. So say you have that one. I've already used a lot of these elements, so I'm not sure I want to use them all, but oh wait, I know. I can get rid of Cthulhu because he should be a big boy all by himself. See, I have heads of animals here. I have faces. This is like the LGBTQ, IAPND stuff. There's a lot of it. There are some words. I haven't unlocked everything, obviously. Here's some food, gaming stuff, a little bit of music stuff, plants and animal stuff. Here's what I wanted. I wanted the alien. So I can make his head a little bigger. See the outline? That you can change that up here. Like you can make the outline smaller and then change it to a few different colors. Or you can just, you know, get rid of the outline entirely if that's something you'd rather do. We can keep the green and see what happens for now. Okay. I don't know. He seems to have a little bit of white left over. I don't know. His head is weird enough where maybe this isn't a good idea. Unless we make this smaller, but then that's just ridiculous. Well, it works kinda. It's a sticker, right? It doesn't have to make sense. Like, we could put this like on his head. His little spaceship. On his head. I don't know. We're just going with it for now. We could put the moon in the background. Because I don't think I've used the large moon on a sticker yet. I'm not sure. Yes, it's like vote for me. Oh, this might be a little too large. Okay, hold on. But yeah, you can just do this kind of stuff and make a sticker. But the more elements you have, the better off you are. I might actually get rid of the... It looks almost like he's wearing like a bad like gray wig in the background. I don't know if I like that or not, to be honest. Let's see what else we've got. I think I've done a normal square in the background, but we can try a different one. Let's put this him on this maybe. And then put it back in a few layers. Okay, we're gonna actually move the moon and we're gonna make it smaller. And then we're gonna put it like on the back of this. I'm only gonna be able to fit like a few stickers because they're gonna be so large. I'm only gonna be able to fit a few on a per sheet, which is gonna kind of like not be optimal, but it'll be fine at the same time. Okay. Now we can just put any weird random ass shit we want. Like, do we want to give him a horn? A set of horns? Maybe we do. Let's move the moon out of the way first. Do we want to do this? I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, we could give him like 8 horns. I don't think it actually will increase the efficiency of leveling up the object. What the hell did I just do? Okay, hold on. I need to actually flip it. Wait, where? Am I losing my damn mind? Oh, wait. That's because I have the square, not the horn. That makes sense. It took me a while to figure out the tweezer thing. Because the tweezers are like pointing at a specific point in time, and I'm just like, what? Okay, let's put that back up. Unless he'd be cuter with the horns down. We can also change the horn color. So instead of this yellow, we can give him green horns like he kind of already has. Green, sort of. I might have another green that I could buy that would actually be more in tune with his green skin color, but I don't know. We can also like pop the horns kind of behind his head if possible. I'm not sure, but we kind of want him in front, I guess. No, don't move that fucking square. God damn it. That'll be fine. I'm not really so I haven't really started work on the ship video. I apologize. It hasn't been my intention to fucking slack off. It's just it's been weird, and I hope to get back to it soon. I did end up going out on the 4th of July with my sister to that place, and then husband, sister, and I actually ate indoors for once, and that was very stressful for me, even though there was hardly anyone there, because I'm really trying not to eat indoors due to like the risk of getting ill, because where everybody else is like, oh, it's just a bad cold. Yeah, that can take me out. So it's not a bad cold to me specifically, so I have to actually be quite careful. I don't know what I should have. I wonder if I've had a thing that says peace on it, because he comes in peace. We'll try it. I use words a lot on my stickers. I like it. It's fine. I don't know if we want... we should do the... Yeah, I guess so. He kind of looks like an alien news anchor. I don't know. I don't know if I like the vibe or not. But it's gonna be like, ooh, I think that's way too big. Yeah, I think we should just keep it smaller. But should we just put it up here maybe then? Kind of balance out like what we did with the other side. It's behind his horn, it should be fine. And where did I put the horn on the other side? I wish you could just like be like, do this to the other side in this game, but you can't. So it's okay if it's not even. It doesn't have to be, theoretically. Okay, let's try to balance with the horns, that space between. Ah, fuck. It gets a little finicky because you don't have a grid or anything, I don't think. But yeah, I'm just trying to balance it out as much as I can. And if it's not perfect, you could always like throw it away and make another sticker. You know, it doesn't have to be something specific like that. But yeah, you kind of get the gist of what I'm doing, right? So I'm gonna say create. Okay. First of all, we're going to take the paper. So you can do cardboard, which is darker and thicker. Then you can do glitter hearts. Then radiant sparkles. That's what it's going to kind of look like. Then a shiny shimmer, which is very subtle. I like that one. Glitter shards. I'm just showing you all the different stuff. The disco kind of grid. So it just does a weird kind of square pattern. Spoopy glitter is like your Halloween stuff. Then you can buy more of this in the shop. This is the Christmas stuff. So you can have different kinds of hollow on here, which is really cool. Shimmering gems, then there are feathers. I don't have a feather one. I know it doesn't make sense, but could you name it for me, please? Ornate alien. Okay. He's the reason why my shop is called Tasty Pasties after all. Okay, so now what we do after we make something, we go to the printer, we say new, we go down to what we used, which is the feathers. It will show like the ones that are on that type of paper, and then you say create. I've actually made bigger stickers before. Yeah, you can't fit in any more on here, I don't think. You could try to like twist it, but since it's a square, it ain't gonna work, so. Alright, then you hit save, and then you can print them out. And your time does go forward when you're printing as well, but okay, now I have to see via packing how many of each sticker I have, see if we're running dangerously low, because I don't want to be packing all day and then find out I'm losing stickers or I don't have enough, and then I don't have enough to print it either, because I don't want to be late on orders if I can help it. I should make some of my more like LGBTQ umbrella stickers and some more of my unhappy sushi stickers, and then maybe more my Zodiac. Okay, so unhappy sushi, Zodiac, and the rainbow stickers. Okay, I think these are my rainbow stickers. Yeah, see how I have some vertical and some horizontal? It's so that I could get a couple more on, because it's 15 cents per sheet, and it's, you know, if you don't have enough on there, then you can just kiss goodbye extra money, where you could have gotten extra stickers for that money. So, all right, what else was I gonna put on here? I forgot. I think it was my Zodiac stickers. I was gonna have a sheet or two of them. Okay, so if you want to see like some more of my designs up in your shop, you can actually see what you have for sale. You can see how many spots you have. You can kind of customize your shop a little online, but it's like very little. So I don't know how good that does outside of like being a cute little extra for the player. But yeah, and then you can see what you got going on. If I click here, will it make it big? It will. Okay, so if you can change the paper it's on too, if you have too many on like just plain white paper. So up here are my simple ones. So the ones I did at first when I didn't know how many elements there are. But yeah, I have some really cute ones. See, that looks like that's a cardboard sticker. This is my gratitude, because it looks like it crosses out everything except tit. But, you know, we have to up in these woods. Okay, so that's my top hat turtle. And then near the bottom, I got really like weird because they said to add a bunch of stuff. So that's like a merit badge mixed with a pirate dragon or a pirate dinosaur and some trees and leaves. And then this is like a screenshot thing where it's just like a background, so I just put like a whole bunch of little stuff in it, hoping that, you know, it would level up if I sold it. And it does. So like I just have really random stuff all the time. They wanted like badges for names, so I did that, even though they're actually something you buy separate in the store. So some of my stuff is like really weirdly elaborate because I'm just trying to like throw everything in there and see what sticks. Like this is a close-up of the alpaca sloth. I made that this morning. I thought that was kind of cute. So you can do different things. It just depends on your imagination. Now, these are my upgrades. So the different components for stickers are going to be hearts, but some of the other stuff is going to be money. So the ferrets, money, or hearts, and you upgrade by, or you get the hearts by upgrading your stuff. That's why you see the different like stars next to everything. Here's a red panda. That's cute. I could do a bat thing eventually. So here are kind of all the stickers for that. And then you have a few like accessories, a few of the heads of the animals or small animals. Faces where you can put them on like your inanimate objects. Like I have an ice cream cone and a boba with a face. Here's all your LGBTQIA and pride stuff. There's a lot. Some of them I didn't even know as far as like what the flags looked like. So here are some of your words. There are more words later. Yeah, here's all your food stuff, sushi and ice cream and pie and coffee. I really should buy like coffee to go and then the coffee pot. And then I could buy more boba as well. just to have it all. Here are some video game things. A few music things, like trees and mushrooms. And then you have like books and like, I call this the miscellaneous category. I don't know what it is really. I have not used the mustache yet. I should really fix that. Here's where I got the alien. This is from the extra stuff I bought, I think. So there were wands and whatnot here. Or is that not in this section either? This might have been... I forget which part was in the game and which part was DLC. Because I bought it all at once. So here are the shapes you can use. They have a Halloween section. And a Christmas section with, of course, a little bit of Hanukkah. I don't know if they have anything for Kwanzaa or whatever, but... Let's get the beard and let's get the festive sweater. Okay, and then here are some Amogus stuff. I haven't really bought much of that, to be honest with you, but yeah. Here's just some really cool rainbow shit, like Pride Rainbow stuff. But also like different stuff. I want the peace sign and the resist fist. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, it's actually got a lot of stuff in it. Here's like the planner stuff with the days of the week and weather and whatnot. So these were really cool. This is like the camp stuff I was telling you about, like summer camp. I've never been to summer camp, but yeah, oh yeah, this is the witch DLC, this stuff right here. So wands and stuff. So the other stuff wasn't, but this stuff is. When I was a kid, there was like Easter Seals camp and stuff for like disabled kids and whatnot. I've actually never gone. I kind of wanted to go, but I kind of didn't, because you never know. And I was a kid that was never away from home much, obviously. So plus mom didn't trust people with her kids. I was gonna show you like the other upgrades. So you get more sticker slots in your shop, but each upgrade costs more. And then there are different colors for like your texts and things, which are still, you know, fairly expensive, but they're heart related. And then you have like the finishes, like for glitter and confetti, and that's money because you're technically buying the paper. More like interior wrapping paper, more like filler that you can buy to put in your stuff. And then this is like the candy and stuff you can buy for your people to use. I bought some of this stuff, but I can never get to it on the controller. I don't know if it's like something I only can do on the desktop. It's really weird because mostly this is controlled by a controller, but there are certain things that don't seem to work too well, and you still have to name everything with the keyboard. So, well, we're gonna end our day. We're gonna take a look at what we did. See, you can see the ones I printed out. And then the increase, I'm just making it speed up. See, I got component stuff, and then I actually got a trophy or an achievement or whatever they call it on a computer. And that's how much I made with hearts and coins. And then you continue the upgrades. If you buy too many upgrades with like your money and you need to like print stickers off the next day, too bad for you. Good luck, because you can't. I did that at the beginning, and I actually had to quote unquote ask Granny for money so that I couldn't so that I could still run my shop, because otherwise I couldn't do that. So all right, that's basically the entire game. You make the stickers they want, you make the stickers you want, you manage, you send, you learn about them. That's basically everything. So thank you so much for joining me. I don't know when the next stream is. I really don't know when the ghost ship stuff is. I hope to be working on it this week. I don't know. The week of the 4th is always going to mess me up for family reasons. But I hope you like this anyway, and I will see you soon and hope you take care of you, okay? Bye.